Hey guys, Joel here from SCSE. Going to go through the bench press with you today. So, as most of you probably know, bench press is primarily focusing on the pecs. Other muscles like your shoulders, your triceps, bit of forearm grip, forearm and your grip as well are going to be tested when you're doing these. I'm just going to go through the setup now to show you how you can get the most out of your bench press. So, starting off with the bench itself, I want to make sure my balls of my feet are pushing into the floor and my shoulder blades are tucked in underneath me. You'll see that I've got a natural arch here on my back. That's completely safe. There's like no risk of loading your spine in this position here. And then my hands are roughly outside shoulder width apart, similar to a push-up grip. This can obviously change and vary depending on what type of variation of bench press you want to do, whether it's close grip to focus on your triceps a little bit more or a wider grip. It doesn't really matter, but just for general argument's sake, I'm just going to do just a standard bench grip, like a mid grip. Alright, so once I've got myself situated on the bench, I'm going to take a deep breath in my belly, lift my chest up as I control the weight down, pause for a second, faster. So by controlling the weight down, it does a couple of things. One, it's a lot safer. You don't want that like bar just coming down and like potentially crushing you, or like trying to bounce it off your chest. You see a lot of people in the gym do that, and yeah, it's good for the ego. You can move more weight, but by controlling it down and actually having a pause, it does a couple of things. One in particular is that it actually stretches the muscle under tension at its most like stretched position. So as you'll see, when I come down, I'm lifting the chest up and I'm trying to get as low as I can, obviously touching my chest, but I'm trying to stretch the pec as much as I can. So down to this position, I'm stretching the pec muscle and I'm controlling it. If I pause here, it's at its most stretched position, which means you're going to get the most adaptation here in your chest, right? And then you're also taking any kind of rebound out of the movement itself. So you've got to go from 0 to 100, making it obviously harder. It's not a pause bench, like where you're pausing for 2 to 3 seconds and coming up. That's another variation, but it's more just pausing for a second, feeling that stretch, and then moving up fast. You're gonna get the most out of it if the goal here is to build a strong chest.